Alright everyone, so I'm going to show you how to make a ton of money on Valentine's Day. Make sure just to give me a follow on Instagram and leave a comment if you find this video helpful and what you want to learn more of from this channel. Anyway, so I'm going to show you a couple of ways you can actually find products that are already being used and what you should do if you want to, start making a lot of money on Valentine's Day. So the first thing that I'm going to recommend is that you get into print on demand. So if you didn't know, there's this app called Printify. I know a lot of people are talking about it. I've been trying to do it for, well, I started a long time ago with print on demand. So you got the Printify Shopify app. It's got a very fast shipping time, okay, compared to normal AliExpress. So that's why I'm gonna recommend you do some kind of print on demand. Anyway, so where do you find the products? What do you do? How do you get this all set up? So step one, obviously, you're gonna have to find products, and after this, I recommend you do an Instagram. Okay, so an Instagram shout out is going to be amazing for this kind of especially for this time of year. I'm gonna try to find the pages, which pages you should choose, and an Instagram shout out is just going to be amazing for this kind of products. Anyway, so first thing you want to do is look at products that are already out. So I just typed in t-shirt and Valentine, and you can see there's already a whole bunch of products already coming out. So you can see that there are these t-shirts here, Mr. Right, Mr. Always Right, King, Queen. And and also for some of you that don't want to do Instagram shoutouts, I'm just going to show you how to target on Facebook, okay, because I know a lot of you do Facebook advertising, so I'll show you how to basically target on Facebook. Anyway, once you come in here, I'm just going to look at a few just to get an idea, just to give you an idea of what kind of stuff you want to target. So let me see. So as you can see, the main thing you want to do is just find a niche page. Okay, so if you can find a niche page, you can basically create a t-shirt specifically for that niche. Okay, for let's say it's a scuba diving niche, you can make a t-shirt just based around scuba diving, and just have something like this. So you can see this one's called Bullet for My Valentine. And obviously this is a musician band, but you can see they've got a t-shirt right now that's just basically very specific for their kind of their brand, but obviously this is inside of their name, so it doesn't really count. But you want to look at some other ones and basically come up with your own design. All right, so it's very simple. Like if you haven't watched my other videos, just look through them so you can actually come through and actually find these kind of designs and t-shirts. And there's actually people on Fiverr you can pay to get these designs, okay. And like I said, you want to do for a very specific niche. So don't create a general one, or Mrs. and Mrs. Q or whatever. You want to have like specific kind of design for a specific niche. You don't want to make a broad one. Anyway, so once you find your the design you want to create for a specific niche, I'm actually going to show you a couple of niches you can go into. So let's say we want to go into like wildlife. So we got wildlife here. Okay, I'm not sure if these guys probably do shot. Actually, I don't think this is a wildlife page. But you also want to avoid copyright. Okay, so that's why I'm actually going to come to like wildlife animals. Anyway, you just want to find a page in a niche that you think is good, that won't be saturated for Valentine's Day. And if you see pages that don't have like a link in the description, or say that they do promotion, just send them a DM, and they should get back to you if you're lucky. And if you notice they don't have much promotion going on their pages, that might be good for you in the sense that you're the only shark in this particular sea, because no one else is doing it. So it is good to find a niche and just get your foot in there so that you don't have any competition. So if you're gonna go after every page that everyone else is after, then everyone's gonna have their own. You might see like 3 posts of the same person posting their Valentine's Day stuff. So you do want to go for a niche page that that not everyone is using. Okay, that's the only way you're gonna stand out. So try and be specific. Find a good niche page that is not too crowded. So obviously when you do that, you want to make sure you have your pixel installed on your website, because you're probably most likely gonna get a ton of traffic. Since everyone is really trying to get something for that. But don't forget, okay, so you obviously want to start today. So you want to start preparing for Valentine's Day today. So the last thing you want to do is actually wait till the last day. So if you start now, you can actually obviously get everyone to, you know, buy the presents, buy those products from you, you know, ahead of Valentine's Day. So I guess one really cool thing you could do for Valentine's Day is basically, you know, push a free plus shipping. So you can say, all right, get this free gift for your boyfriend or girlfriend, for Valentine's Day. And obviously anyone that's seen it, like, oh my God, that's amazing. I want to give them a free gift. I mean, why not? Okay, so why not? I mean, they'd go for that. Like I said, you know, if you push it at an emotional time, then you can really get them to take action, because, you know, they're kind of in need. They kind of want to do it. So, you know, it's not like a random time of the year that, you know, you're just pushing this out. So you're actually doing it at a time where, you know, they actually want to purchase. All right. So remember, you know, free plus shipping is going to work well in this season. You know, especially if you're targeting them at a time when they want to buy something. All right. So like I said, make sure you have your pixel installed, and that way you can track everyone that goes on your website. Okay. And so you just click on pixel, add it if you don't have it already. And if you do have it, you know, after a while, when you get more traffic, you can create a custom audience of website traffic and start retargeting them over time. You know, just use specific days for when you want to target them. Okay, so make sure you do that. You get the pixel installed. You know, create your custom audience. Okay, so create your custom audience and actually only go for niche pages. Okay, and you want to start today. And like I said, one thing I'll probably recommend is free plus shipping. Free plus shipping, and then just upsell them to other stuff. So say, all right, get this ring for your boyfriend or girlfriend, and then as soon as they buy that, I say, oh, what, don't you want to get this t-shirt as well? And they're like, yeah, you know what, I actually want to get a t-shirt. Wait, why don't you get this hoodie for them as well? And you can just sell them 3 products, you know, when they're at an emotional high. So imagine having them at an emotional high and being able to sell them those products. It's just gonna be crazy. Okay, so make sure you do that. You know, you actually build a funnel for Valentine's Day, and that way you can actually, you know, make a ton more money than average person. So you're not just so this way you can make a lot more money than anyone else on one, because most people are probably just gonna go one product, one t-shirt, or like here, like one mug. I bet if I buy this mug, they're not gonna basically upsell me. So like I said, you probably want to build a value ladder, so that you start with a low cheap product for free, build it up to like a t-shirt. Because I mean, if you think about it, t-shirts can be a little expensive for most, like $23. They probably don't want to pay that out of the gate. So like I said about the value ladder, so for example, for this t-shirt, it can get pricey. So hoodie 42, you know, 26, it can get a little pricey for some people. So if you get them in there with a cheap product, like between, you know, under $10 or under 15, and then upsell them a captain t-shirt. So maybe like for a small product, it could be like a ring. So you can have a ring that says captain, and then just keep it in that vertical. So you want to keep it niche down, keep it in the same vertical, so that way, because it's important that you keep the congruency when it comes to, you know, moving them through your value ladder. So last thing you want to do is have a, you know, like a weird pink, flowery kind of ring, and then you're going to sell them a captain t-shirt. It just doesn't make no sense. There's no congruency there. You know, they want to, if they're interested in a particular, you know, black rain, they're probably going to be interested in this as well. Okay, so make sure you actually keep a value ladder congruent, so that way when you do upsell them, they already know what to expect. Not necessarily know what to expect. They're more